Hello, good morning. We are living in the time of COVID. COVID is the one of the family of SARS virus. Severely uh, acute respiratory syndrome. Uh, this is also called today COVID because this is a second part of this family of the SARS virus. I would like to show you this structure. Just look at these structures. If you look at there are some shape on the surface. This is a protein, surface protein, and there is also inner surface. There is a thin membranes of similarly protein, and there is internal structure which is an thicker columnar layer, and also there is a blue thread like structure. Blue thread like structure is an RNA of this virus, and this bigger the reddish structure is the protein. I don't know how many of you know about this. It is very interesting to study about being science student, and we should be able to convince the people about the COVID virus. Okay, what I would like to tell you about is there are different vaccines which has come out into the market, and you and I are ready to accept the one of the vaccine that is being produced through different modes. So I would like to show you that there are different modes from where this vaccine is being formulated. Okay, I would I may like to tell you that this vaccine is being produced by studying in depth of this structure. Sorry, I'd like to start with right now. Sorry, I'm in the last one. Okay, so this is the structure that we have. This is the structure. Okay, now let me see. This is how the virus would be plotting in our body. Just look at how they are moving from one place to another. So let me take you to the first slides. Okay, sorry, I'm already in the okay. So this is the first slides, and then if you look at there is different modes, as I said, how the vaccines are produced. So there are 5 different ways how the vaccines are produced. Either using their RNAs, vaccines are produced studying their RNA in order to manipulate their genes, codes, and some vaccines would look at target at their RNA, where you see these blue structures. Okay, this is a thread-like structure embedded within this bigger structure. And there is also DNA vaccines, which will again against this RNA. So these DNA vaccines is also based on the structure of the gene coded on mRNA or the RNA in the virus. Then the RNA vaccine itself is this is totally looking at the structure, and these viral structures, vectors, which means there is a certain external codes has been inserted into it, so that to make it very contrast to what the structure itself. So there are 3 different types within the structure itself. Then there is a surface protein. Surface protein is these are the surface protein. So they have also studied about the surface protein, and they wanted to make the surface protein very, very unique, so that our immune system recognizes very well and destroy it easily. Similarly, there is an attenuated. Now whole organisms can be whole organism can be made into vaccines by either semi-killed or make it very attenuated, making very, very weak. It can be inserted into our body, so that our body knows that there is such kind of virus, and body prepares to fight against it in future. So that is called attenuated vaccine. So this is surface protein vaccines. They study on this. Then similarly, this is attenuated, meaning whole bacteria is being inserted into the body. This is a DNA template manipulations, okay, using a different vectors. Similarly, we have this is totally dealing with the RNA, okay, and this is all being studied. There are 5 different types of vaccines available in the market based on the study of the structure of RNA. So this is just to bring you aware of how the DNA structure, but more importantly, how these 3D structure is helping a student to learn. And also there are certain navigation tool which makes it very, very interactive, right? And if you look at behind it, there are virus moving up and down. Just look at these virus slowly moving in and out. The center one is just made it is stationary to study, otherwise this is also in motions. I think this is just to show you some differences between some other form of interactive lessons you will see right later. Thank you.